Good morning, profitable traders. Welcome to today's market color session, being the 18th of June 2025. So good to have each and every one of us around for the market color session. If this is your first time joining in for this session, you're very much welcome. We do this every Monday to Friday, 8:30 a.m. and 5 p.m., except there are breaks and I have to respect the public holidays. All right, this is to specially welcome you to the market color session. If this is your first time joining, my name is Cynthia Ezike, and for this segment of the market color session, I will be analyzing DXY, GBP USD, and Euro USD. Right after that, my colleague will be coming up for his analysis on gold and the yen basket. Without further ado, we will just head straight to the chart for today's analysis. On DXY, as seen here for the monthly time frame, you can see that price has been bullish for a period of time now, right? And then we saw this very liquidity right here on the monthly time frame. Coming down to the weekly time frame, on the weekly time frame, we've also seen that price has taken out this very low at 100.4309 on the weekly time frame. And down to the daily time frame, if we're going to be fibbing this swing from point A to point B, we want to see price retracing into 61.8% fib level before continuing the ride all the way to the downside. And on the 4-hour time frame, I'm expecting to see price trade all the way to this very left shoulder at 99.972. Once I see price trading all the way to this very left shoulder, I am interested in, taking short positions on DXY, right? So seeing that we want to, trade all the way to this very left shoulder on 4-hour time frame, where am I interested in catching the retracement? Where am I interested in, buying from? There's a very left shoulder right here. There's a left shoulder right here, rather, at 984006 on the 1-hour time frame. There's a sweep to the downside, seeing it break to the upside. All I want to see price do is return into this very left shoulder at 98.006 on the 1-hour time frame. And once that happens, I'm willing to long all the way to the 4-hour left shoulder. Shoulder here, sweep to the upside, seeing it break to the downside. All we want to see is price retracing into this very left shoulder on the 4-hour time frame. And of course, I'm interested in catching that retracement once I see price trading into this level on the 1-hour time frame. So this is what I want to see price do. Retrace into this level, and then I'm willing to buy just some retracement into the 4-hour left shoulder on GBP USD, monthly time frame as seen right here. We've seen that overall it's been bearish for a period of time now. Down to the weekly time frame, on the weekly time frame, all I can see is some bullish moves right here. So fibbing this most recent swing rather, we want to see price retracing all the way to 61.8% fib level, coinciding with this very other block right here. So once I see price doing this, I'm willing to continue taking my long positions. Down to the daily time frame. On the daily time frame, doing this, right, can actually say that price retraced into 38.2% fib level, although where I'm interested in seeing price retrace into 61.8% fib level, but it's looking like price is holding off this point. Down to the 4-hour time frame. On 4-hour time frame, what am I expecting to see price do? Pretty much the same thing, right? I'm interested in seeing price selling all the way to this very left shoulder at 1.32156. Once price retraces into this very level, then we know that we want to keep longing GBP USD. Right, so there's a fair value gap right here that I think price should come and fill for selling all the way to this very left shoulder. So this is what I'm speculating that price will do. Retrace into this very level and then sell all the way to this very left shoulder at 1.32156 on the 4-hour time frame. On 1-hour time frame, I'm even seeing left shoulder for a sell. Shoulder right here at 1.35999. Sweep to the upside. We've seen it break to the downside. All we want to see is price retracing into this very left shoulder at 1.35999, and I'm willing to short all the way to the left shoulder on the 4-hour time frame. For Euro USD, the monthly time frame, we're seeing even more push to the downside right here, right? But we're seeing a sweep of this liquidity, and we're seeing price trading all the way to the upside. And on the weekly time frame, I'm seeing right here, so I'm going to be fibbing this swing from point A to point B. We may see price retracing all the way to 61.8% fib level. And on the daily time frame too, I want to fib this most recent swing, beg your pardon. So we should see price retracing into 61.8% fib level. Once price gets to this very fib level, I'm willing to take long positions on Euro USD. On the 4-hour time frame, pretty much, I can spot the box pattern right here, a classic box pattern for entries. Shoulder at 1.12570. A sweep to the downside. We've seen it break to the upside. All we want to see price do is retracing. I want to see price retrace all the way to this very left shoulder. And once price gets there, this is what I'm willing to do. Buy all the way. So for me to catch the sell retracement into that very level, I will look out for my box pattern strategy on the 1-hour time frame for a sell. Shoulder at 1.15650. We've seen a sweep to the upside. There's a break to the downside. All I want to see price do is, come back to this very left shoulder on the 1-hour time frame. Again at 1.15650. And once that happens, I'm willing to short Euro USD all the way to this very left shoulder on the 4-hour time frame, right? I'm speculating that once price retraces into this very level, I'm willing to take my long position. So literally, I'm looking out for a sell to buy on Euro USD and GBP USD, right? And a buy to sell on DXY. Okay, yes, there will be a replay on YouTube. Please, if you have questions or a different bias from what has been analyzed, kindly type in the chat box and we'll be looking at what you're seeing together before CJ comes up for his analysis on gold and yen basket. That is coming up very soon. Top-down analysis on GJ is coming up very soon. CJ will be doing justice to that once he comes up for his analysis. All right, so I would like to announce that we are taking students for the ATM cash flow training and FX bootcamp training. Registration is currently ongoing. You can chat us up on 081 6099 5030, and we will be helping out with your registration process. If there are no questions, we'll be going on a very brief break and we'll be having the second segment of today's analysis. Prayers and God bless.
Good morning, people. Welcome to the market color once again for today, the 18th of June 2025. I'm excited to have you all here. We're going to be continuing in the market color after we've already looked at dollar index, GBP USD, and Euro USD. We're going to be proceeding to look at gold against the dollar, the yen basket, and then GBP JPY as well as Euro JPY. Okay, so straight up into the analysis, starting off with gold against the dollar. Now, gold has traded into the point of interest we mentioned last week, which is this other block right here. We said gold was going to trade into this other block and then sell to the downside. So we're seeing that sell play out on gold after it has traded into this particular region. Right now, we're expecting gold to continue selling. However, we've seen gold in a situation right here, which is a range that's created a range, and price has stuck into this range for a couple of days now, and we're expecting that it's going to break out anytime soon. So from yesterday, in day before yesterday into yesterday, and then today, which is about 3 days now, gold has been stuck in this range. We're expecting it to play out afterwards. We're expecting gold to buy back after ranging into this place here, right here. So we're expecting a quick buy on gold, where we would want to see it retrace into maybe somewhere around here or all the way here before the next round of sell. So the overall bias for gold is that we're looking forward to a sell at this moment, and then would want to see how that is going to play out moving into the remaining parts of the week. So our expectation on gold is for a sell at this moment, except the current geopolitical tension increases. If the current geopolitical tension increases, then we might be seeing further moves on gold. But unless that, then we'll just see gold remain at the current and bias that we've had so far, which is for a sell. So for gold, I'm expecting a quick buy on gold all the way up here. Let me mark the level. Now, this buy that we're looking at, we're trading in, we're not trading in line with the analysis that we've made earlier, I know, but then we just want to catch a brief retracement and then a continuation to the downside, because that brief retracement is about 200 pips in distance. So we'd want to see gold trade into this level here, and then we'll sell off afterwards. So this is our expectation, this is our bias, this is our analysis for gold. I want to see it buy into either of these two places and then a sell-off afterwards. So let me switch this so that it doesn't disturb our analysis here. Okay. All right. So this is what we're looking to see play out on gold for today. A quick trade into this level here, and then a sell-off. Either it sells off from here or it sells off from this level right here. Okay. So this is what I'm expecting to see play out on gold. For the for the 15 minutes time frame, I would have said we would wait for gold to trade into this other block, but it looks like gold might be trading off this fair value gap right here. Might be trading off this fair value gap right here. So I would monitor this situation and see if gold is really going to be buying from this fair value gap here. If it will, then we'll be trading the buy from this particular level all the way to the upside. If not, we would wait for it to retrace into the 15-minute fair value gap before we continue buying. But whatever case we follow through with, bias for gold still remains the same. We're expecting a buy on gold this morning. So for today, this is where I'm expecting to see gold buy all the way to. So I'm going to reanalyze this again and see if we're going to be changing our position or if we're going to maintain the same position on gold. But then I want to see gold buy all the way here. So something like this. I want to see something like this play out on gold. Okay, but because of the distance of the stop loss, which is about 80 pips, please, we would need Right. So sorry about that. So for gold, we're looking to see our distance somewhere around 50 pips, which makes it more rewarding. So for me, at this moment, I would want to see a retracement from where price is into a discount level if it should continue buying. So in that case, I'll be looking at somewhere around here to buy gold. Okay, so I'll be looking at buying gold from this other block right here if gold should eventually break. So I want to see something like this, a break of this level here, a return back to this level, and then a continuation to the upside. So this is what I want to see play out on gold before I take my buy. So I want to break here, and then return to this level here, somewhere around here, middle of this other block, and then push back all the way to the upside. So this is what I want to see play out on gold. If this plays out accordingly, then we're going to be making some decent profits from the gold analysis this morning. Okay, so this is where I would want to exit the market, somewhere around here, a bit shy away from where the original exit is going to be, which is around 3405. 3405. That's where I will be looking to exit. For my entry, I'll be looking for entry somewhere around 3381, 3381. And then my stop loss is going to be somewhere around 3376. Okay, so this is where I'm looking to see my gold trade to head for this London session. Okay, so if you are someone who likes to trade gold, then this should be a good bias for you to take note of, and then to also look into at the end of the analysis session. Now, some people used to complain that we are always posting the result of our trades. The thing is that we always analyze and give you the live trade calls here during the market color, on the live market color. So if you miss out on the live market color, we've also made a kind of an alternative for you. If you've missed the live market color, you can rewatch it on YouTube so that you check out and see if we have any live trade call for that day, so that you not be on the other side when others are posting their profits from the trade calls that we've made this morning. So just like we've made here on gold, we've said that we're looking to buy gold from these areas. When we take the trades and it goes in our direction and ends in profit, when we post it on the group, for those who missed out, we just hope they won't continue complaining, because we're making these solutions available and accessible for everyone on the market color group. So that is that on gold analysis. So let's move over to the yen basket quickly so that we can check out GBP, JPY, and Euro JPY. Now for the yen basket, it has been ranging within this level for a couple of days now. So if it sells to the downside, it will buy back up. If it buys to the upside, to sell back up. So I usually like to treat the ranging market. This is the same thing that I'll be applying. Now that it's at this bottom side, I'll be looking to buy it all the way up. When it gets to the top side, I'll look to sell it all the way down. The reason for this is because the yen is not a pair in focus, or it's not a currency in focus at this time. Okay, what is in focus at this time is the US dollar and gold, because of the current happenings around the globe and because of the impact they have on global economy. So since the yen is not in focus at this time, we're going to just be trading it based off technical analysis. And based on technical analysis, the yen is supposed to be in a buy trend, because the last buy swing high has not been taken out, neither has the swing low be taken out. So you can see the swing low right here, price has not taken it out. And then this is the swing high, price has not taken it out. So seeing that price has not taken it out, we're going to be trading within this range. We're expecting to see price buy all the way here, sell all the way here, buy back. So we're going to just be doing it that way. Seeing where price currently is at the moment, this is more like, so you can see that price has not broken this level yet. Okay, so this is more like a discount level for price. So we're looking to buy the yen basket all the way to the upside. So when that plays out, we'll be looking out for GBP USD sell and GBP JPY sell and Euro JPY sell. Okay, so let's look at GBP JPY first, then we'll look at Euro JPY. Now for GBP JPY, we've been seeing how price has been reacting to this place. This has been a solid point of interest for price in the past couple of days now, and it has been sending price back to the downside. So for GBP JPY, in line with what we analyzed on the yen baskets, on GBP JPY, I'm expecting a sell. So the sell has started since yesterday. Some people were able to take advantage of the sell trades. For today, we're expecting further sales to the downside. But before then, we'd want to see a quick retracement. Now, one thing I know the JPY pairs for is that they do not respect retracement as much as you expect them. Okay, so sometimes when you're expecting a retracement to happen in a decent place, you would not see it, and price will just take off from there and then retrace in some distant period. So for this guy, I might be looking for a sell from this level right here. Okay, so I might be looking out for a sell from this level where price currently is. So what I would want to see is a shift in market structure. When I see a shift in market structure, I'll be looking forward to a sell of GBP JPY. Okay, same thing applies for Euro JPY. When I see a shift in market structure, I'll be expecting a sell-off on these guys to the downside. So for GBP JPY, I'm expecting a sell. Euro JPY, I'm expecting a sell as well. So these are the two things that I'm looking to see play out today: a buy on gold, a sell on GBP JPY, and also a sell on Euro JPY. Okay, so let's take a few comments before we wrap up today's market analysis. So someone was asking for a top-down analysis on GBP JPY. We just done that. We said for GBP JPY on the higher time frame, it's looking like a buy trend. However, based on what we saw on the yen basket, we're expecting a buy on the yen basket, which would invariably mean a sell-off on GBP JPY. Seeing that it's at a premium level, we're expecting that sell-off to play out all the way to the downside for GBP JPY. So we looked at the 4-hour time frame as well, and then we're saying that the 4-hour has already started showing us signs of the sell. But then before the sell, we might see a retracement, but if that retracement doesn't happen, price could continue selling from where it currently is. Same thing goes on the 1-hour time frame. There's still some decent distance to cover to the downside when price starts selling. So we'll be looking out for that sell on GBP JPY. So I hope I've answered your question. So let's look at other comments. Someone says, "Oh, Muro, sorry, good morning, sir. Good morning. Greet you, especially." So Olufemi says it has come to that zero. I would like to know the zero you are making reference to. Okay. Destiny says, please take us through US oil and BTC USD. So we have about 5 minutes before the end of the market call, so we could just quickly touch that, and then we'll wrap up the market call for today. So let's just briefly look at BTC and then US oil. We're just going to take a quick look at it. We're not going to do an in-depth analysis on it. Okay. All right. So the next comment says, what should be our lookout about the unemployment news and the interest rate decision later in the day as they affect gold and USD crosses? Now, for the unemployment news, sometimes it do not hold so much weight in the market, especially when unemployment or employment is not the focus. Okay. Now, for the unemployment claims, it comes out every weekday, every week rather, on Wednesdays. I think around 1:30 p.m. or so. Yes, 1:30 p.m. So every week around 1:30 p.m. there is unemployment claims. So this do not necessarily move the market, because unemployment is not the main focus at the time. So when unemployment is the main focus at the time, you're going to see it moving the market as much. But for now, I will not pay so much attention to it. Now, for interest rates, another thing about interest rate also is that because it is not like the focus at this time, there were periods where the focus of the US economy was around inflation. At that point, everyone paid attention to CPI. So most CPI news release usually move the market. But after if inflation stopped being the focus of the market, it shifted to interest rate. They're trying to cut down interest rate from about 5.5%, and then they cut it down by almost 100 basis points within the space of 4 months, and now it's at 4.5%. Now, interest rate is no longer a big issue. They are very comfortable with the interest rate, or maybe not very comfortable, but at least they are comfortable with the interest rate at the moment, and they are intending to leave it at 4.5%. So we may not see a big impact on interest rates today. So we're going to watch out for it. Interest rates should be coming out around 7 p.m. GMT +1. We'll watch out and see what happens. But at this point, where interest rate is not the bone of contention for the US economy and the US government, we might not be seeing a huge move of the market with respect to the interest rate. Okay, so at this point, we'll just watch the interest rate news release and see what happens. But I'm not expecting it to drive the market at this time. Now, currently, what is driving the US pairs or US based or US quoted pairs is the geopolitical conflict that is happening at this time. So that is like the major focus. Everyone wants to see who is going to bend first. Everyone wants to see who's going to shift ground first between Israel and Iran. So that is like the main bone of contention. So all other little indices that we use to measure the US economy, like interest rates, inflation, growth, employment change, and all the rest, they may not play a major part on moving the market at this time. I hope my analysis and my explanation is very clear to you. Okay, so let me take another comment. US oil, we're going to look at US oil shortly. Then, so we should not be taking a long on GJ for now. So for GJ, like I said earlier, you might not see a GJ buy anytime at this point. We might not see a GJ buy, like a strong buy, because GJ has really bought for a while. You can see that it has bought for a while. So I'm not expecting a very rapid buy all the way to the upside, because at this time, the yen is not in focus. So we're not seeing anything that is going to weaken or strengthen the yen at this time. So for GJ, I'll just trade it technically. And technically, I'm expecting a sell-off on the GBP currency. And to that effect, we'll be looking forward to a sell-off on GBP JPY. Okay, so for GBP JPY, I'm looking for a sell. Now, for any reason, if we see a buy on GBP JPY, then it could be a retracement all the way to this level right here. So we'll see a retracement all the way to somewhere around here. If that is not the case, then GBP JPY will just keep selling. If it doesn't buy all the way here, then we'll just keep selling it to the downside. Okay, so that's that on GBP JPY. Yeah, if you're buying GBP JPY, then you should be looking out for this region around here, but you should be applying caution to your trade. Look out for this region around here. Price could possibly buy all the way here and then sell off. But if not, from what I'm seeing, I don't think there's any strong reason fundamentally why GBP JPY should be buying. Same way, I don't see a strong reason why it should be buying based off sentiments and technical analysis at this point. So I expect GBP JPY to be confined within this range, and if anything, it should sell off and break the range, selling to the downside to grab some liquidity residing below. So that is my bias on GBP JPY. So quickly, let's just take a quick peek at US oil and then BTC USD. So starting off with BTC USD, from what we're seeing on BTC USD, it is currently stuck around 100K and 110. So around 100K and 110. For today, I'm not expecting a strong or a major move on BTC at this time. So seeing that it is stuck within this middle range, I still expect it to buy a little further, but then it is having this mixed feel around it. So for BTC USD, it could sell off from where it is currently. I'm looking at this place here. I'm looking at this region right here. I'm looking to see if BTC is going to break this region here. So let me quickly mark that out. So that is 102. So I'm looking to see if it's going to trade from 105 all the way to break 102 price point. Okay, so if BTC should sell, I know that the target is this 102.818. I'm looking to see it sell off and then break this level to the downside. So my bias for BTC USD would be a sell because of the reasons I've stated earlier. So we want to see liquidity being grabbed right here and then a sell off on BTC to take out this liquidity residing right here. Okay, so this is my bias on BTC and I hope it aligns with yours. If it doesn't, you can please share your own analysis. Seeing that maybe you pay more attention to it, you can give us some other insights as to why you prefer to trade in the opposite direction for BTC. And then lastly, just a quick look at US oil because time is almost up. We'll be rounding off the analysis shortly. So for US oil, we can see that it has been on a sweet ride to the upside for the past couple of days. Since May, I think, it has been on a sweet ride to the upside. So the overall trend for US oil has been a buy, regardless of the tensions that is going on. It sold off earlier, sometime last week when all this chaos started, but you can see that it is quickly recovering because there are more forces that are in play for the US oil, and it's favoring a buy of US oil at this time. So we could see US oil buying more to the upside. Now for the analysis, the technical analysis, we could see it retrace somewhere here and then continue buying back up. So you could see it retrace to around 71. It's around 71 or $72 per barrel, and then it could continue trading all the way to the upside. I strongly believe that the target for US oil is around $100 per barrel. So we're expecting that that could be the play, and US oil could be trading all the way there. And for it to trade all the way there, then we should be seeing the buy trends on the lower time frame. So for today, I'm expecting to see it retrace to 72.06 and then continue buying from there all the way to the upside. Okay, so that is that for US oil, and that is that for the BTC that we've analyzed. Now someone is asking for our link for our YouTube link. Now just go to Value Flow Trading Hub on YouTube. You should see go to the live session of Value Flow Trading Hub on YouTube. Then you'll be able to you should be able to get our videos right there. I'm going to also post the link right now on the Market Color group. I'll send the link right away. All right, so that's the link for our YouTube channel. You should go there in case you miss any of the Market Color session. Go there and then watch the sessions that you've missed so that you'll be in line with what we've analyzed for the day. Okay, just like we announced earlier, if you intend to take our trade, we'll teach you how to analyze the market from the top-down analysis perspective, also adding sentiment, and then how that we can look at any pair and tell you what we expect to happen. You should be signing up for so we might send the link, the setup on Telegram. Okay, we might send the setup on Telegram. Then I'll just take one more comment and then we'll be rounding off for today. Someone is asking, for we beginners, can you map where to enter the market so that we can place pending orders for the calls you made? So I'm going to send it to the Telegram group after the analysis so that everyone will be able to take advantage of it when they play out. So back to what I was saying, if you want to learn how to analyze the market, just like we do using the various strategies that we apply every day, then you should be signing up for our FX bootcamp, where we'll teach you how to analyze the Forex market from a top-down analysis basis, adding a spice of sentiment analysis so that you become a wholesome trader and you can approach any charts at any time and analyze to see what is playing out on that particular chart at that time. Okay, so you should make sure you're signing up for our FX bootcamp training. Now, to do so, send us a private message on WhatsApp and we're going to get you started and give you all the remaining details you need to sign up immediately. So don't pass out on this opportunity. Make sure you take advantage of it until we meet again by 2 p.m. GMT +1 for the recap of today's market color. We wish you good luck and good trading. See you by 2 p.m. Cheers and God bless.